Hey guys, what's up? It's Sarah. Okay, for this week's video, I'm just going to talk about everything that happened regarding the Ellen show, One Direction fans dragging me on Twitter, sending me death threats, all that stuff. I'm just going to explain what happened and where I'm coming from and just everything. So if you guys didn't know, I went to the Ellen show for the One Direction concert. It was hella fun. I have a vlog in my last video. It's everything that happened. It was so much fun. It was just a really good time. I got those tickets like everybody else got those tickets, okay? I clicked the link really fast and I got them. I didn't win them. I didn't get handed them. I didn't get any special treatment, just to make that clear, because a lot of people didn't think that. People also think that the reason why I was in the front row for the One Direction concert was because I'm popular on social media and I just kind of got special treatment, when that's not the case. I literally waited out in the cold since 2 in the morning, okay? I freezed my ass off because I knew that was the only way I could be in the front row, not because I get special treatment of any sort. I was literally like the happiest I've been in a long time when I was there, and I was like, nothing's gonna bring me down. Like, this is like the best day of my life. And then during the concert, Harry, he was right in front of me, and he was on stage and he did something really cute. I can't remember what he did. He did something cute on stage and everyone around me was like, oh my god, ha ha ha, like freaking out and like all happy. And then there's me and I'm just looking at Harry like I am the only person in the crowd that's looking at Harry like, what? And then he saw me looking like that and he was confused. He grabs his mic, pushes it, and he looks at me like this. And I was like, Harry, what are you doing? Because like, why are you being so cute, you know? So I was like, what are you doing? Like, stop. And he was like giving me sass. He was like being all like, what do you mean, what am I doing? And he was like, what are you talking about? Like, and he was staring into my soul and like really like genuinely like, what? And I was like, Harry, what are you doing? Just like being playful. Me and Harry were being playful back and forth. That's all it was, okay? He was just like, what do you mean? Like getting all like sassy and defensive, and I was living. Like, that was happening. And like him looking into my eyes, it was an experience that I've never thought that I would ever experience. It is the most scary feeling in the world. Harry looking into your eyes, speaking to you, noticing that you are existing, like he notices your presence and he's talking to you. It is literally the most overwhelming sensation I have ever felt in my life. I never thought that I would be feeling that before, so it was a lot to take in, and I was like, oh my god, Harry's talking to me. Like, while I'm talking to Harry, I'm like, oh my god, like, keep your cool, Sarah. Like, Harry is literally talking to you. But it was honestly the best 20 seconds of my life. It was so cute, and it was such a cute moment. He was like giggling. We were like giggling back and forth. Like, it was obviously like a playful thing. I am a person that jokes around. So when I say like, he was flirting with me, I'm usually not being serious. I know that Harry's not standing there thinking like, oh, I want that bitch. Yeah, I'm just flirting with her. Like, yeah, I want you. I know that. I know Harry doesn't want me. I tweeted after that experience happened, after I was done freaking out, I tweeted, oh my god, like, Harry's such a bitch. Like, he was like flirting with me on stage. I'll talk about it later. And the people who don't know me and don't know my sense of humor and don't know how I act interpreted that tweet wrong and freaked the fuck out at me. Me and Harry's relationship is, he's a bitch. Like, what the fuck? Like, you're a bitch. Like, stop being cute. You're disrespectful. You're disrespecting me. You're being a bitch. And I'm obviously joking. I love Harry. I would never do anything to disrespect Harry. I call him a bitch on my own time. I would never call him that to his face, to what? I would never do that because I am respectful of Harry, okay? So this is what happened. After I tweeted that, I like didn't go on my phone for a few hours because we were like driving and then we went to dinner. And while I was at dinner, I open up my Twitter app and all I see is hell breaking loose on my screen. Death threats. I'm seeing One Direction accounts dragging my ass like so hard. And I was so confused. I'm like, what did I do? And my timeline was just all indirects about me. Just like kinda Sarah. I saw Kinda Sarah sexually harassing Harry, and I was like, sexually harassing Harry? Did I do? No. What the fuck are you talking about? I would see conversations of like people and they're like, yo, like,
Kinda Sarah only went to the One Direction concert to gain more popularity. Kinda Sarah's not even a fan of One Direction.
This is why I have a hard time with social media, because people assume that just because someone has a lot of followers on social media, they try to pretend like they like things to get more followers. And trust me, there are some people like that, but I am not like that at all. It's just really frustrating because it's hard to like call everyone out and be like, no, that's not true. I know what is like okay to tweet about and what's not good to tweet about. I have a sense of what would make people mad and what wouldn't. When I tweeted that tweet, I was tweeting it thinking like that's not a big deal. Like people, like I'm just saying like Harry was like being flirty with me. Like I didn't think anything of it because I'm joking. Like Harry wants me, like it's chill. Like Harry was just flirting with me, you know, whatever. Like no, like I am joking around. People were saying that I was sexually harassing Harry, and this was because during the actual interview portion of the show, like the actual Ellen show, there's this girl that got called up on stage by Ellen and her name was Sarah, and she looked a little bit like me, not even that much, and she sat on Harry's lap and was like kissing him and making Harry feel uncomfortable. And everyone assumed that it was me from my tweet that said Harry was flirting with me and my name was Sarah and I was at the Ellen show. So people got it twisted. People thought that it was me that was like sexually harassing Harry. I was honestly so confused. I didn't know what was going on. I don't know why people were dragging me. And then I saw other people tweeting like that wasn't her, like it was this girl, and they tagged the actual girl. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was like the trending topic of the hour. Like, people, like my friends were texting me, like, what is going on Twitter? And I'm like, I don't even know what's going on Twitter. Like, I don't even know the drama that I'm a part of. Like, I had no idea about the girl that went up on stage and kissed Harry. I had no idea that what I tweeted was wrong. So after I cleared up that I didn't sexually harass Harry, because that's fucking absurd, and the fact that people thought that I would go that far, no! I would never in my life make such a precious jewel feel uncomfortable. That like brings me terror. So after I had to clear that up, I didn't even know what I was clearing up. Anyways, after I cleared that mess up, the One Direction fandom tried to find other ways to tear me down. And at this point, I'm sitting there like, okay, what else? Like, what else are you guys gonna drag me on right now?
Okay, so it might have not been her that sexually harassed Harry, but that bitch thinks that Harry was flirting with her. Like, please. If Harry was flirting with you, then Harry flirts with everyone he talks to. Harry doesn't love you, okay? Stop thinking that he was flirting with you. He was just being a nice person.
Just let me live. I'm joking around. I went to a concert to have a good time. Harry noticed me, and I tweeted that he was being flirty with me. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that word. I didn't know that people were gonna take that word and make it like me being literal. I have to realize that people just don't understand my humor. Some people don't watch my videos, which I get. I totally understand. I'm gonna take this experience and realize that One Direction fans get crazy. Not all of them are crazy, but a lot of them are. Me included, I'm a One Direction fan, okay? I've been in this fandom since 2011, okay? I know how they are, and I should have thought about it more clearly. If you're watching this and you hate me because I said Harry was flirting with me on stage, I apologize, okay? Bad word choice. Getting hate for the first time, I didn't know how to handle it because I'm the kind of person that needs to be okay with everybody, and when people don't like me, I'm like, why don't you like me? Like, what did I do? I'm sorry. Whatever. People can think what they want. It kind of blew over the next day. People were talking about something else, but I still get tweets saying like,
kill yourself, alright? Harry wasn't flirting with you.
This one girl was like posting my vines and was like, how is this bitch even funny? Like, this bitch is not funny. She's not cute. Someone called me a transgender bitch yesterday. And I was like, damn, that's not an insult. Transgender people are awesome. Like, thanks for calling me awesome. And a lot of people were telling me that I'm like contributing to Harry's womanizer like persona, whatever. And that's not what I was doing, okay? Being a flirty person of nature doesn't mean you're a womanizer. And it's sad that people think that I think that when Harry literally was like on stage, like joking around that he hooks up with a fan when you know he doesn't hook up with fans, and if he does, cool, but he didn't deny it. Like, even Harry can joke around about shit, like, come on. And I really respect how you're looking out for Harry, you're protecting him. There's so many protective people of Harry, and I am one of them. I appreciate it, but I just want to let you know I would never disrespect Harry, make him feel uncomfortable, sexualize Harry. That is not me. I love him for who he is. I have loved him since 2011. People are gonna find ways to hate you, to make fun of you, to bully you, whatever. In my life, I have never gotten bullied, never started drama, never had drama in my life. So I'm realizing this now, that people actually go through things like this on a daily basis. Don't let the haters get to you, bitch. You're way above them. They're typing behind a computer screen, okay? Like, you're good. Like, you're awesome. Like, don't let the haters get you down.
You're always gonna get a hater in your life. Brush that bitch to the side.
All in all, it was a really fun trip, a great experience. Besides the whole Twitter drama, it was really cool, and I'm really thankful that I got to see them so close. Like, it was like a dream. And I love you guys. Thanks for still being there after all that shit happened. I hope you guys have a great Saturday. Do something crazy, but not too crazy. Stay rad. Stay bad. I hate myself.